The time we spend in secondary school is an important time in our lives. It's a time to grow and to develop. Lycée Alain Mayrisch is a place where you can grow, mature and choose your own path. The idea behind our school is to give roots and wings to all of our students. At Lycée Alain Mayrisch we learn from the very beginning to be responsible and autonomous students. A good example would be the défi, a challenge that every 7th student can take part in. The students plan their own project for 6 months and realize it by themselves outside of school.
Naturally, the students aren't left alone in their autonomy. They are supported by a motivated and committed team of 180 teachers who enjoy using innovative working methods. Their commitment plays a decisive role in the success of our young students. Every year, all of our teachers come together at the Teachers Training Weekend. Here they exchange ideas with international experts, discuss educational concepts, and continue to reshape the priorities for our school.
From the very beginning, the teaching and learning at our school has been geared towards new types of media and its challenges. We have always worked with laptops. More recently, we have acquired tablets as well as developed our own learning platform. We also work on projects in order to bring real-life experiences to our students. You can't think about the Alain Mayrisch without thinking about its traditional project week. And now here are a few facts about the organization of the school. Every year there are 1,300 students from all over the country who attend the Lammel. Even though the classic classes represent the majority, we are also very proud of our Prosi and Prepa classes. Outside of school hours, students from all our classes are able to discover other interesting subjects and develop new skills during our extracurricular activities. Every term, about 600 students take the opportunity to take part in Young I Team, astronomy, sewing, Chinese and many other activities. Many students also participate in our sports section. The physical education teachers offer a wide variety of sporting activities and even coaching for national sporting competitions. Team spirit and fairness are a requirement on the field, as well as in the classroom. But it isn't a paradise either. Sadly, mobbing and cybermobbing are today's real issues. That's why we have a very active mediation group made of teachers and specially trained student teams. In order to be a responsible student, it is extremely important that pupils can work together. The school helps us develop teamwork from year to year. For example, every year our CCM classes all go together on a trip to the mountains in order to develop their team spirit and discover their own limits. As the years progress, autonomy becomes more and more important. In Troisième, we organize a self-managed trip that we have to plan on our own and that we need to earn money for in order to fund the trip. During their mini-entreprise project, the students of deuxième get to discover what it's like to manage their own business. We currently host Alain's Goodies, a small independent firm led by students.
Alain Mayrisch was very active in the social sector and on an international level. We want to pass this type of social involvement on to our students.
Solidarity is something that is deeply embedded in our school's ethos and is represented throughout many projects. With our preferential project, we are supporting children and young women in India. Every year, the highlight of our solidarity work is the Solidarity Day, Journée de la Solidarité, which takes place in December. Everyone in the school rolls up their sleeves, and every student, parent and teacher does their best to collect funds. Every year we also gather about 20,000 euros during our gigantic solidarity run, which takes place in our sports hall. To learn from other cultures, to get along with them and to understand different points of view is a strong educational focus of our school. One of this year's highlights was the Model European Parliament that was organised by the Alin Mayrisch during the autumn. The enthusiasm of the students and of the many volunteers was amazing. Our school was in a European fever for a whole week. Our European commitment was even rewarded by the annual European Merit Prize. We also like to invite influential people to our school who have a lot to say in this world. For example, the visit of German Federal President Joachim Gauck was this year's biggest highlight. In order to discuss the future, you have to know your past. Every year, the history teachers organize a trip to Auschwitz. We will never forget the feelings that it left us with. The discussion with the people who witnessed and survived this unimaginable nightmare is something we will always remember. The language teachers frequently invite authors for the purpose of passing on their passion to our students. Big events like Music in Motion show how artistic culture takes an important place in our school. This event is mostly about our music classes, showing what they can do as an orchestra, as a band or as singers and even as dancers. A few years ago, the Alin Mayrisch set up music and dance classes. There, teachers are always able to create links between the music and their subject, be it sports, languages or even mathematics. We also have a very creative and active theatre company called Tealin. This year they will be playing in the studio of Luxembourg City's Grand Theatre. Art is also very important to us. In December, our school organised a 3-day-long workshop with international artists.
Our students' parents have an important partnership with our school. Through this partnership, the quality of our school improves in many ways.
But is the school really what it claims to be? Our premier students have been here for a long time. That's why we asked them what they think about their school after their time here.
Musikalisch, anspruchsvoll, herausfordernd,
Kreativ,
solidarisch,
sportlich,
kosmopolitisch,
innovativ, Fairtrade,
vielfältig, aktiv,
engagiert,
open,
autonom
responsable.